Alright, so we get the project file right here, and all of this shit is part of this freaking song. Every single bit of it does something. Even if it's ridiculously small, it does stuff. Actually, nothing in this song does nothing. A lot of this stuff has big impact in the overall sound. But this right here is what I'm dealing with. Now it's supposed to have large echo there, but it also has large echo here since it's on the same line. So then we get this. And that interferes with the overall song. So what I have to do is I got to take this and divide it into two different things. One for the drop, which is this part right here, and then one for the build-up, which is right here. Well, somehow I got to manage this so it all works out, and it's gonna be a long and painful process because all of this is already on the same thing. I have 4 of these, even though this frequency filter isn't used. It actually it was down here, but it's not used anymore. But I gotta figure out how to manage all this other stuff, how to split it up and everything else. So the easiest way to go about this is saving this preset to a synth needed, just so I know it's important, so I can get right to it. I can go down here and add GMS, my preset, a synth needed. It's not gonna sound because I forgot. So now we have this nice purple that's gonna vary from everything else, which will make it easier for me to work with, I guess. If I can just drag it up. Okay. So now I have this shit right here, which will be the second synth, and we'll see if it works properly. Let's see. And now the second part of this is I need to take all these and port them to that one. So copy module, actually I should probably do it from the top down. Copy module, paste. This is distortion, this is copy module. What this stuff does is it creates the sound and makes it a little bit different. This one right here is the equalizer that I'm doing now, and this like pitches out the bottom of the spectrum so that way you don't have any loud, obnoxious bass in the lead synth. I copy this module. This is the reverb that I need to fix somehow. I'm still working on how, but if I get these separated, then I can do a lot with it, do a lot more. Paste. Then we can get the leveler, which really, I don't know if it's even going to have an effect on this one. This used to be so much easier when I could take these and copy them directly, but I don't think I can. Channel settings, no, I can't. Yeah, I can't. But what I can do now is go into here, copy this, make a clip here. Which does that start on? It starts on there. Wait, what bar? Okay, so it's halfway through. There we go. That should line up. Yep, that lines up nicely. Then we can take this one. Do the same. That's an unused constellation right there. You're wondering what that random thing was in the end. Call them constellations because that's what they look like. They're just unused melodies, stuff like that, and then this too. Actually, was this on a different note? No, that same note. Okay. Now if I mute this, this should... Uh, so that is far more aggressive than I wanted it to be. So now I have to go, what do I gotta do? I gotta make sure I press this, and then go to add automation. That's the first automation. The second one is, I don't need the frequency like I said before, is the decay. So add automation. It's not even going to be the same order, so this is going to fuck me up, but I don't care. And then what do we need? Was it the pitch that I needed? No. Reverb decay. Decay, gain, strength on the stereoizer. Where was that? Strength right here. Add automation. Oh shit, the wrong track. Where did I add that? Oh, there it is, right here. Delete track. I gotta go up here and do that to this one instead. Stereoizer strength. Add automation. And then what was the other one? Transpose. So that's... No, that's not it. This is it. Voices, transpose. And then add automation track. So that's all fixed now. Now I can copy this thing right here, that it does a thing. So this thing does a thing that makes the sound go woo, or in this case, va, or something like that, like va. So I have to bring this, make sure it is on the same line, paste this here, add this, and then go right to the start of this, and voila. So now this is going to add like a little bit of a wub. Actually, I shouldn't even say wub. It's more of a, like a drop, like a sudden just drop in pitch. At the end of every bar or beat. So it just gives it that kind of bouncy feel. And you don't have this consistent pinging. You get like a little bit of a variation, which I strive for in doing this, so it's not like repetitive pings in your ears. This isn't freaking ping step. This is freaking future house. So for the most part, that is what I wanted. But I still gotta add this, that way it doesn't interfere with anything else. Where's the leveler on this? Top one. Of course it is. It's always the top one. Alright, now I can bring this, drag this all the way out to beyond the limits, and paste. Actually, that shouldn't be there. That should be one more over. That should be like right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Now that I have this done, I'm actually going to save the project file real quick. Just random stuff, save. Future host now 333. Just so I know that this is the file I'm working on and I don't oversave it onto the other one that had everything before this, just in case I mess something up and I need to go back. Now what I can do here is, if I really wanted to, I could just adjust it with the things, but I need to do it separately. So where's the freaking thing? It should be right here, reverb. So I need to make sure that the reverb is a little bit different on it than it is on this one. And I still don't know exactly why it messes up either, so I need to figure that out on top of everything. It has something to do with the decay, I know that. If I lower this decay, the noise stops being as excessive. So I can go here, I can do tune, I can take the high and the low off. But I want to keep a little bit of one of these, that way it's not interfering with the main lead. Alright, now it has a little bit of too much of a low pitch. So I need to add some high cut or I need to lower the low cut. It still has too much like of the high pitched reverb. I don't know if you guys can hear it through the video, but yeah. That is actually really close to what I want, which is really good. I might just have to lower it by 1. Okay, that is honestly almost perfect to what I needed it to sound like. Although it is a little loud, so I can lower that. Get it even with the other one. It's still taking a little bit of what I don't want out. Like it's the low frequency in the reverb is cutting out the frequency of the reverb of the other synth. So there needs to be a middle ground for this. And I need a little bit of this. Take a little bit of more high cut. Alright, I need to add a little bit more of the high pitch because fucking bass is now overtaking everything in this song for some reason, even though I didn't change the bass. This is what happens with music. You change one thing and something else goes wrong. And it's hard to find out what is making it go wrong when you have no clue of anything. So now I gotta change this, see if this changes anything. You see, when I have the high cut, all of a sudden the sound comes back, which it's supposed to because that is part of the high cut. But I can't not have it like that. Like, there has to be some way for me to fix this. It's extremely close to what I need it to be now. Now that that's done, I could probably fix everything else. It'll be easier. But that was more of a hassle than I hoped it to be, because that's just time consuming to redo all of that just to put one thing here. I could probably take the reverb decay out because I won't need that in this thing. So it'll organize this a little bit more for me, but it was still a pain in the ass to do. So I guess this puts me one step closer to being able to make this song sound better. But at the same time, I've just added more stuff into this song. Whatever. I'm happy that this is done. Probably going to take a break now because that was annoying. I've been working on this stupid reverb for like an hour. So I eventually came to the conclusion that I had to do this, and now it's done. So, alright.